of shooters!
Whoa, no. Believe me, no one is running out of shooters. In fact, any objective assessment of the FPS supply in this industry must start with the admission of its staggering overabundance. In fact, you could argue the first-person shooter is an aptly initialized, fucking pointlessly swamped genre.
Squad, get moving! Grenades out!
So when a unique shooter comes around, it's a moment worth noting. Now, the F.E.A.R franchise isn't exactly some beautiful and unique snowflake. This isn't the first video game to blend elements of both FPS and horror games, but it is one of the best. And although the horror part of the recipe has definitely been scaled back this time, F.E.A.R 3 is another excellent title and another excellent series of shooters.
Target's headed upstairs! Don't let him through!
On the stairs! Enemy spotted! Target front!
My problem is that I am abnormally sensitive to scary imagery. So when I play games like this, I tend to, you can see, I crawl around at a snail-like pace. I keep expecting dead people to jump out at me. And why are these guys even here? Who elects to spend any amount of time in places like this? I'm asking. Of course, the thing is, my tiptoeing through F.E.A.R 3 most often ended with the exact same thought. That thought being, hey, nothing scary happened. I bet they're saving it for later. That's when they're really gonna make me shit my pants. And the problem, and I can't believe I'm calling this a problem, is that F.E.A.R 3 never made me shit my pants. And believe me, it's very easy to make that happen. Resident Evil 4, Dead Space, Silent Hill, all games that prove themselves exceedingly capable of literally scaring the shit out of me. But even I, a self-confessed sissy, wasn't all that scared in F.E.A.R 3.
We got a target! Eyes left!
So if you like the scariness of the first F.E.A.R game, for example, you might be disappointed to learn F.E.A.R 3 places a lot more emphasis on first-person shooting than third pair of pants staining. The point is, it's not as scary as before. So you play the game as a guy called the Point Man. If you missed out on the prior F.E.A.R games, he's the protagonist from the original, and it's up to the Point Man to prevent the birth of a child. And it turns out that Alma, or whatever she is, she's a dead ringer for someone else. She's become pregnant, and for obvious reasons, that little hellspawn cannot be born. In addition to its unsettling tale of what essentially amounts to the most extreme example of family dysfunction ever, F.E.A.R 3 is also a first-person shooter. So you run around and you shoot people in the dark, only your surroundings become progressively more uncomfortable. F.E.A.R 3 is like a slow ride into total mental decay, each layer of this psychological hell becoming more and more harrowing. The game isn't all that great looking, due in large part to the fact that it's so hard to actually see anything, but that works in reinforcing the game's atmosphere, and what technical flaws its graphics may have is more than compensated for by the game's audio. F.E.A.R 3 is like constant bangings in the distance, what sounds like a demon growling right behind you. Again, it's exceptional stuff that really reinforces the atmosphere. F.E.A.R 3 isn't the best shooter on the market, but it is an enjoyable one. The game especially shines in its multiplayer modes and the fact that you can blow people into pieces. That's horrible, that's despicable. Unfortunately, F.E.A.R 3 is neither.